What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with stage 13 of our Tour de France playthrough here on PCM, and we have a massive day. I believe 4,500 meters of climbing in total, finishing on the super steep Puy-Mary. This is going to be a massive day and we need a good day for the yellow jersey, Rigoberto Urán. So we are now underway, and as you see, a decent day for Rigo Urán, and I am in the break currently with our little Colombian Sergio Higuita, trying to maybe get some KOM points. I'd quite like to get Alberto Bettiol in today's breakaway as well. Let's try and do that right here, see if that is possible, because we need to try and take some of those points at the intermediate sprints. So we currently have many attacks going off the front. You can see the guys. We have Kemna trying to get the road, Zakarin as well, Van Avermaet. Bettiol is here in this group with the Ghent, Bob Jungels, Pierre Rolland. We have Benoot, Hershey, Madouar now joining up with Sergio Higuita as well. So 21 riders do now come together at the front of the race, and Higuita is currently the best placed in GC as well, so we don't need to worry about doing any chasing whatsoever. So Higuita currently in third place in this KOM jersey. I'm going to try and take over that jersey today if possible with Higuita, and we have 10 points available right here. I am somewhat worried about Alberto Bettiol. You can see he is really struggling for stamina, as we now do have some attacks. Higuita can just go to 95 to start. We have Benoot right here on the front for Hershey, but Hershey not positioned very well at all right here. Can we go for it with Sergio Higuita? Bettiol is going to get completely dropped, but can Higuita take these points? Benoot is going to hold on. Then I think Higuita just ahead of Mark Hershey, and Bettiol seems he's just going to get dropped. Not quite strong enough on this minus day. Okay, 2k to go to this sprint. Mark Hershey has gone very early this time. I'm trying to catch him here with Alberto Bettiol, but you can see he is struggling quite a lot right here. Seems he's going to get dropped again, sadly. Higuita in Dan Martin's wheel, and he sadly is not strong enough, and that was the error that will cost us dear at this KOM sprint. And look at that, Sunweb going to take the top 3 positions. We're not going to get any points at all right there. Here we go then. Bettiol is going to come right to the front of this group. Pace at 85. We're in a great position. Hershey has gone. Can we jump in his wheel with Sergio Higuita? Great job by Alberto Bettiol. Can Higuita come round the Swiss man? I don't think so. It's going to be close. We get second place just behind Mark Hershey, and Hershey looking very strong in this competition, but crucially Bettiol is here, so we should take all 20 points. Oh boy, we've had a big fall behind, a massive fall actually, with lots of riders. I think multiple falls have just taken place. Formolo is behind. We have Julian Alaphilippe as well as Dumoulin and Yates. These guys dropping their teammates back, and can they make it back into the peloton? So you can see the breakaway up the roads and just a minute ahead of the peloton. The breakaway is not given a chance at all at this year's tour, and sweeping back you can see the group with Dumoulin and Yates, and also Alaphilippe much further back still than the peloton. But we do have this intermediate sprint, so let's try and take this with Bettiol. So will they let us have these points? Yes, they will. Bettiol can roll across. Higuita second. He's in a good position as well in that competition, and just 9 points behind Caleb Ewan. Right, Bettiol is now done, so we will drop him back to the peloton. Even Higuita is struggling. Carthy and Kukala are done as well, as the tempo is so high right now back in the peloton. Let's try and protect our leaders. And even Higuita is now done. We'll drop him back to the peloton as well, as Bettiol drop back, already getting drops due to the peloton's pace. Higuita, drop this to maybe 30. You need to protect Rigoberto Urán right now. So hard. The tempo on the front set by Van Aert, and you can see the numbers coming down rapidly in the peloton. Okay, we're now down to under 40k to go in the stage, and it's pretty much uphill to the finish from here. You can see how difficult a day it's already been by our guys' energy, and it's Bahrain and Trek Segafredo currently on the fronts. So I'm trying to conserve energy as much as possible for this final climb, and Mikael Lander actually working on the front for some reason. Peter Sagan is still here, and I've seen we have the likes of even Sepp Kuss out the back, showing just how difficult today has been already. Here we go then, we come into the penultimate climb, the Col de Neron, and TJ Van Garderen leads the peloton on. Let's go up to 80, Van Aert pacing super hard, expecting some attacks by our rivals, the likes of Roglic of course, expected to attack on this climb, Pogačar, Quintana, and look at the tempo Van Aert is setting already. He is now done for the day. Sivkov on the front, let's just pace steady as Van Garderen is now done for the day. Good ride by him today, but he blocks off Danny Martinez absolutely horribly. Oh my word, TJ, what are you doing? But Quintana and Landa going off the front right now. Mollema bridging the gap, let's just say at a steady tempo if that is possible. Just 22 riders are here. Hershey is done, Lopez towards the back, and everyone's still together as we crest this climb. So no one attacking over the top, meaning a cagey entry. And here we go, Mollema and Landa do attack over the top. Mollema is just 2 minutes down in GC right now, so we do need to be aware of Bauke Mollema, and it seems Quintana is willing to work to bring those guys in, as we see Carapaz, Sivakov now dropped as well in just 16 currently in the peloton. Dan Martinez going to have to try and work to bring in Landa and Bauke Mollema. However, instead, you know what, 6k to go, I'm going to try and sit up basically with Dan Martinez, make the other teams do most of the chasing. As is that an attack from Primož Roglic, or is he working for Tom Dumoulin? Not quite sure, but 4k to go. We need to save our energy for the end of this climb if possible, as it all comes back together. Let's try and move to the left hand side where there is a little space, just tempo at 65, because we look okay despite the super tough finish right here. So maybe we can drop a few of our rivals as Roglic ups the tempo on the front. 3k to go. Here comes Bernal, here comes Pogačar as well. Is that an attack? Not quite just yet by Tadej Pogačar, and Dan Martinez is now done. And here we are onto the super steep section I mentioned already. Egan Bernal riding away, 2 minutes down, Pogačar 3 minutes down. We need to try and stay with them as best we can. Mollema is done, he went too early today, but Iran, we're struggling to stay with Bernal and Pogačar at the head of the race. Can we even go to 92? I'm trying my best, but those guys at the front look so strong right here. 400 meters to go. Iran up to 99 as Quintana is done. It's Pogačar versus Roglic for the stage, and Primož Roglic takes the stage ahead of Pogačar. Egan Bernal, we will lose time to those three guys today, but a good job again by Iran in 4th place today. And further back, Mollema loses a lot of time. So does Miguel Angel Lopez. He loses over 2 minutes today. And again, Pinot bad, Guillaume Martin losing a bunch of time as well. Look at these time gaps today, guys, but Iran limits his losses to Pogačar and Bernal. Of course, Roglic already out of the GC battle, and look at some of the gaps to Lopez and Pinot. Again, Pinot completely exploded at this tour, it would seem, now outside the top 10, as Bernal, Bardet, Pogačar and Dumoulin are now our closest challengers. We also closed the gap to Caleb Ewan in green, so close in the mountain jersey, but Hershey just too strong at the moment, and you can see the other comps right here. Stage 4 into Lyon could well be a sprint, and that intermediate sprint is going to be crucial for Alberto Bettiol, but hills before the line could well play into the puncher's hands. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this one today, drop a like on the video. Tell me what you thought in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next one.